What's going on, YouTube? Vicious coming at you today for a couple of reviews. I'm going to start with, first off, Stella Blue Vapors, okay? Stella Blue, I've done a couple of reviews about Stella Blue, and I continue to be impressed with the product that this company is putting out, man. Let me tell you what. Like, I'm really, really impressed. You know, you can go back, you can watch my other two reviews of some of their juice. I might even have more than that, I don't know. But they're an awesome, awesome company. So, let me just go ahead and let me get into this. They sent me 5 juices to review. And I've been vaping the shit out of these juices, people. Okay, Stella Blue has a very, very good juice, okay? It tastes like it's supposed to taste like. And to me, that is a very important factor with your juice, okay? Is that it tastes like it's supposed to taste, alright? But some of Stella Blue stuff in the past, while it's tasted like it's supposed to taste, has not met my flavor profile. And, you know, as a reviewer, that kind of happens. And as a reviewer, I try to keep it out of, you know, I try to keep out the fact that, you know, this is not my, you know, I try to keep my personal opinions out of it and really just kind of give you whether or not it tastes like it's supposed to. Well, this time, Stella Blues hit it right on the fucking head, man. They really, really did. And they sent me some juice, and it's all right in my flavor profile, and I've been vaping the fucking shit out of it. Okay, I'm going to break this juice review down into probably 2 reviews, because I've got 5 bottles, and there's a couple of little different things going on. So, without further ado, let me go ahead, let me get into it, okay? The first juice I want to review is the one that I'm most excited about, and it's Deserted from Stella Blue Vapors. As always, the fucking labels are, you know, spot on, clean. I mean, I almost think that like they've like improved the printing process on the labels. But it's the same old stuff that it always is. But Deserted, okay? Deserted is their take on Mother's Milk, okay? Now, I reviewed Mother's Milk. I wasn't really impressed with it, so I was just like, okay. My vaping has changed. My flavors have changed. Let me give it a shot. And let me tell you what, it's like empty, dude, damn near. I've got like maybe 5 ml left of this bottle because it is just that fucking good. So it's their take on Mother's Milk. It smells better than Mother's Milk ever did, in my opinion. Because Mother's Milk from the other company was just, you know, I don't know, it was kind of lacking. But, dude, let me tell you what. Dude, let me tell you what. If you want a fucking juice that changes with how you fucking vape, this Deserted from Stella Blues is the fucking juice. Okay. First off, alright, so it's supposed to be their take on Mother's Milk. Now, I vape in my truck box here, you know, with 0.6 build, you know, I'm pushing out 60 watts, and I'm like, it's good. It's fucking beyond good. It's fucking really good. I mean, it's better than Mother's Milk, but it didn't taste like Mother's Milk. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, everybody's like talking about how it's such a good clone of Mother's Milk. Well, I shouldn't say clone, how it's such a good original take on Mother's Milk. And I just didn't see it. I'm like, what the fuck? I get this creaminess. It's like milk and honey, man. I mean, it is just so, so good. And I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting what everybody else was getting. And then I did something. I turned the voltage on my box down, okay? So I turned it down to where I was pushing out more like 20 watts. And at 20 watts, this is far superior to Mother's Milk, and it tastes a lot more like Mother's Milk. It really does, but it's Deserted. It is its own flavor. Don't think that this is a clone, because it is not. This is its own damn flavor. It might have been inspired by, but it is fucking good. I cannot tell you how good this is. I know this is really personal opinions, but, you know, does it taste like Mother's Milk? Yes. Yes, it tastes like Mother's Milk at lower watts. But for me, this juice shines at a high watt, at a high build. Fucking heat, everything, 60 watts on my brand new freaking Legend ODA, and it's just... chucking the vapor off of it. And it's not a 50-50. I mean, it's not a high PG juice. It's like 50, 50, 55, somewhere in there. You know, it's low enough VG, it's low enough PG that I can still vape it. Okay, because I have sensitivity issues with vape PG. But yeah, so this Deserted by Mother's Milk, you have to try it. There's no way I can describe exactly how good this juice is. Mind you, taste is subjective. But if you like Mother's Milk, if you want a totally different, kick you in the damn teeth because it's that fucking good vape, pick up some Deserted. Okay, put it in something at 60 watts and hit it. It is just that fucking good, people. Like, I've seriously, it has joined my 10 mil a day dripping juice lines, okay? And there's not too many juices that I drip so much that I burn through 10 plus mLs a day. Okay, this was it. I had to stop vaping this so I would have enough to review it for you people. And now that I'm done with the review, I can finish this off and start saving money to buy some more because this is good. This is beyond good, okay? So, that aside, let's move on to the next flavor. Anyways, so the next one they sent me was a Bavarian creamed cookie. Cookie vapes never come across right to me. To me, I always get a burnt taste off of a cookie. It's like a burnt sugar cookie is normally what I get. And, you know, but, so when I seen Bavarian creamed cookie, I'm like, ooh, what's this going to come out like, okay? Because, you know, I mean, after the Deserted, I was like fucking stoked, okay? I gotta vape this off. I'm gonna pause my video so I can finish vaping off like the freaking half an ml that I have on my wicks Deserted because it's so good. I'm not gonna waste it. So let me finish vaping this off and then I'll get into the Bavarian cream cookie. Okay, Bavarian cream cookie. Now that I've vaped it off and I've changed my wicks out, let me go ahead and juice this up for you guys. You might notice that I'm dripping directly through. I pulled my drip tip and dripped through that. And like the Legend, it is completely doable. Anyways. Okay. Bavarian cream cookie. You get Bavarian cream from beginning to end. It's a beautiful Bavarian cream. It reminds me of the Bavarian cream that I used to get from a little bakery. They did fresh stuff every day. I mean, it's Bavarian cream. And there's definitely a cookie throughout it. But at the end of the vape, when you finish exhaling it, you're left with this nice cookie taste in your mouth with a little bit of the creaminess from the Bavarian cream. So, if you like Bavarian cream, if you just want a good fucking cookie vape, man, just like, seriously, this is the best cookie vape I've had, because most cookies come off burnt, man. This doesn't. This is just a good, well-rounded vape, and it's right in my flavor profile. But it does taste exactly like it's supposed to. Again, that's pushing it out at 60 watts. So, I mean, if it'll hold up to 60 watts, it's really good. And I've noticed that they don't gunk up my coil. I switch juices, I switch flavors a lot, and I'm still worrying about, like, gunking. And I don't get a terrible amount of gunking. It will color your wicks. But through most of a day of vaping, especially like the Deserted, stuff like that, it didn't, like, you know, gook up my coils. So, it's good. Alright. Next is Jolly Roger. Now, if you've been watching my reviews at all, you know that I'm not a huge fan of fruity vapes. I'm just not. I liked it when I really got into it, and I can enjoy a fruit vape, but the Jolly Roger, man, Jolly Roger made me reconsider everything that I had in my head about not only fruit vapes, but candy vapes. The Jolly Roger is like a blue Jolly Rancher, okay? Let me change up my wicks, and I'll get down to this. Okay, so I've got my wicks changed out. I'm going to open this up, and I'm gonna hit it up for you people. It smells like a fucking blue Jolly Rancher, man, it really does. And it's just taste is just like beyond freaking, beyond good. But let me go ahead and vape this up for you. that's a blue Jolly Rancher. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of explanation that goes into that flavor or to tell you exactly how good it is. Now, is it as good as, say, the Deserted? It's a totally different vape. It doesn't even go in the same category. As you can see from my bottle level, I vaped about half of, I vaped about half the bottle. So, I mean, it's pretty good, and everything else. So yeah, if you're looking for like the grape Jolly Rancher, not the grape, the fucking blue Jolly Rancher vape, Jolly Roger from Stellar Vapes. If you're looking for a good cookie vape, good Bavarian cream cookie vape, you need to check out the Bavarian cream cookie. If you just want to fucking blow your socks off, good fucking vape, the Deserted is, in my opinion, fucking phenomenal. Again, thank you to Stellar Blues. They sent me this shirt. Got a little Stellar Blue here. Yeah, you just gotta go to the website. You gotta check them out. I'll put all the information down in the crotch box, and I'll make sure that it all goes out there. But seriously, Stellar Blue vapors, they continue to impress, and it's just fucking good. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I gotta go ahead and I'm gonna vape off this lovely Jolly Roger, and then I'm gonna go on to another review. So thank you guys for tuning in, and vape on.